Okay, so my laptop kind of froze up the other time, so I'll just restart it from what I was in. But I think what I was saying the other time was that two things. First of all, JFlap made it easy for you in the sense that you don't need to read pop-up stuff. What you need to read is basically the input that you specify if you want to pop or if you want to push. That's number one. And number two is that JFlap kind of implemented this part for you, the initiating of the initial stack symbol. So, but as much as you don't do it, you must still take it out though. They didn't implement this part for you because that's largely your design. But this part where you need to initiate the initial stack symbol, they've done it for you automatically to make it easy for you to do. So let's go back to JFlap. So back at JFlap. So now what we're going to do is that I want to read in multiple A's and multiple A's and multiple B's, but not just multiple A's and multiple B's. I want equal number of A's and equal number of B's. That's what makes the difference between this and the earlier design that I showed to you. That's why Pushdown Automata is more powerful. I want, if I have 10 A's, I must have 10 B's. If I have 5 A's, I must have 5 B's. If I have just like that, you must have equal number of A's and B's. That's what makes it a context-free grammar, like I mentioned to you guys the other time. So now, to reading, I can start with reading A, and that's the first I want to read. I'm not going to pop. I don't have intention of popping out, but I want to push in. Now to push, I want to put an A, and it's not compulsory that it is what you reading that you must push. No, you can put in 1, 2, 3. You can put just about anything, but maintaining its consistency so that you see the effect very soon when we're stepping. Now, that's first thing I want to do. Then I want to make this my initial state. Since it was said that n must be greater than or equals to 0, then I can also make this a final state. That means that I can read the empty string, just lambda, the normal lambda that you know. That means I can read it on this machine. Now, having said that, I've only read one A. What do I need to read multiple A's? Either I take this out and I look A over at this point, but for explanation's sake, let me just continue by putting it here. So I still want reading A just for multiple A's now. I don't want to pop yet, but I still want pushing A at this point. So this is what I have right now. So now this will read in any number of A's for me. Even this is actually unnecessary. This one in the middle. If I start at this point or look at this one, take this one out, it's going to be the same. But like I said, for explanation's sake, for those that will need more explanation, this one will read in a single A, but this and this will read in any number of A's for you. Now, with this, I can get any number of A's I want. So how do I then start counting? Now, if I've gotten my number of A's, how do I get the exact number of B's? Don't forget that's the whole point of Pushdown Automata. Having an equal number of A's and equal number of B's. That is the power it has over the finite automata. So now let's do that. Now from this point, like I said, this reads any number of A's for me. So that means that I'm safe. I'm cool on A. So let me create another state. So if I create another state, now what do I want to read? I'm through with A. I want to read B. But what should I do? Should I still push A? No. I want to start popping out. So let me leave push. Let me pop. What do I pop now? Let me pop out A. So I'm going to have this. So I've popped out A. Now, but I've only popped out one A. What if there are like 1,000 A's that I read here? I must be able to read out the same number of A's. So I'll have to look over at this point. So I'm still going to read B, but I'm going to pop out A again. I'm going to leave the push. So with this, any number of A that I have, I can read out the same number of A's here. I'm safe. So the question is, can I then say this is my final state? Well, if I say this is my final state, maybe it can work, but there's going to be a problem. The problem is that, like I told you, the initial start symbol must be read out also. So I need to read out the initial start symbol. So to read out the initial start symbol, I'm going to read in an empty string, and I'm going to pop, like I said, JFlap uses Z, lambda, and some people use lambda, like the example I was showing to you the other time, they use a dollar sign. They all mean the same thing. So I'm not reading it. This is now the empty string that I showed you the other time, that you always need to read the empty string. So this is the empty string now, lambda. Of course, you're familiar with lambda as an empty string. So I'm reading in the empty string, but I want to pop out the initial start symbol. Then I'm not popping it. I want to pop out the initial start symbol. I'm not pushing in anything. So I have this. So I always like when design. So at that point, I can make this my final state. So this is where it becomes interesting. I hope you guys understand. Now let's for understanding, I don't want to use multiple run first. I want to use step with closure first. Let me do step with closure first. So let me read in A B B B B. So that is n raised to power 4 at this point. N raised to power 4. Don't forget, what we want to read in is equal number of A's and equal number of B's. So I've read in 4 A's. I want to make sure that the number of B's I'm going to have is still the same 4. So let's go. So now this is where Pushdown Automata becomes interesting. I can either accept by final state or by empty stack. Now the thing is, if you want to accept by empty stack, at the point whereby your stack becomes empty, it assumes that you step it. But I don't want to use that. The final state has an advantage. The advantage is that you can actually get to the final state, and you must also have an empty stack. Both of them must be in place before it will accept it. That's the advantage having final state, choosing final state as the accept by. That's the advantage as you must get to the final state, and the stack must also be empty. Those two. This one is encompasses the two, but empty stack is just empty stack. At the point where the stack becomes empty, he accepts it. So I don't want that. I want to use this. So here we go. Now, like I told you, you can see that it has read in the initial stack symbol for me, Z. I wasn't the one that read it. I didn't really have to read this thing. It has automatically done it for me. So let me step it. So I want to read the first A now. So I've read the first A and A. Now let me read in the multiple A's. Can you see? I'm still now. After I read the first A, the initial the first one was if you were watching. Maybe I should reset it so you guys can see. I want to start over. Now, if I step, I read in A. After I read in A, my stack pushed in A. This A was pushed in A. This A was read in A. Now, let me go again. If I read another A at this point, this is what happens. I read in A at this point, and this A was put on the stack. Let me read the third A. Same thing happened for the third A. Same thing will happen for the fourth A. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So I've read in 4 A's. Now I want to make sure that the current number of A's that I read is still the same number of B's I want to read. Now, let me go now. I'm going to read in this B, and I'm going to pop out an A. So if I go, you can see that I've read this B, and I've popped out this A. So if I continue again, I've read this second B, and I've popped out another A. The third one, I've read in the B, and I've popped out another A. Now, I've read in all my strings, and I've popped out. That means I'm sure that I have an equal number of A and an equal number of B. So the finally is to read out the initial stack symbol by reading in the empty string and popping out the initial stack symbol, then not doing anything with the push. So that's what's going to happen now. Can you see? I'm at the final state, and the stack is empty, and the string has passed. That is the power of Pushdown Automata. So this is quite interesting. So let's now do the multiple one for for you guys to see. Good. Wow, I'm happy. The initial string that we put in is still there, so you can guess. You can be sure that this one will read, this one will read, this one will read, this one should read, will read also. But the last two, the 1, 2, 3, 4 will read. But the last three, 1, 2, 3, will be rejected. So let's try it and see. So I'm choosing my final state. Yes, that was what happened. Instead of me having to read in the strings that I don't want, I was able to read in the exact strings that I needed, and I was able to reject the strings that I do not need. Now, the same question I asked you the other time: is this an effective solution for a raised to power n, b raised to power n, so that a is greater than or equal to 0? Your answer is as good as mine. Yes, because this will only read a equal number of a's and equal number of b's. Anything that's not an equal number of a's and equal number of b's will never be read on this machine. Wow, that is so sweet. And that's so interesting. So I'm kind of excited. Okay, good, great. Now you guys have seen how this works. Now, let me just still minimize this for now. So back to our presentation slide. So you can see this is where we were the other time. Like I said, J-flapping made it easy, so you don't have to keep reading the top of the stack. But you need to understand that actually in the Pushdown Automata you have to read the top of the stack. But let's just continue with what we're doing. So after that, you have an assignment. So I want you to design a machine that will read in this language. As a matter of fact, let me take it. This is supposed to be 0. So that will read in this language. If your guess is as good as mine. This is not a regular expression. This is actually a finite automata. Oh, sorry, that's it. This is actually a context-free grammar. This is not a regular grammar. This is a context-free grammar, and you are going to need a pushdown automata to solve. Actually, this is what makes it this part is what makes it a context-free grammar. This is what makes it a context-free grammar. It's not a finite automata, like I said. If you try to use finite automata for this, you will not get the correct answer. You will never get the correct answer. You need to use a pushdown automata for this design. So this obtain sample strings from the language. Design a PDA. PDA is pushdown automata. Now I hope you guys know. Of course, you should know. Accept the language. Obtain a formal description of the machine. I've showed it to you. Then you can be rest assured that I'm very strict this time around. A lot of people are sending me messages begging me something happened to their laptop, something happened to their laptop. I'm not going to accept that this time around. So I'm going to reject any submission that is beyond 10 p.m. even if it is 10:01. So please send it to this email address. And I wish you happy designing in Automata. Thank you so much.